dissertation. Hand it over.
If you insist.
I guess if you want to be a pessimist, or perhaps a realist from the perspective of a pessimist, you could call this game a remake of a remake. And no matter how you spin it, that doesn't sound good, but I'd argue it deserves a more positive look. This game is certainly a clone that went through the cloner twice, but there's no third eye to be discovered here. Even a second time, this game is fantastic. Or is this the third? It's GoldenEye 007 Reloaded.
GoldenEye found his weakness. GoldenEye will do what I please.
We've already had TJ review the Xbox 360 version here on CGRundertow, but the game's just too good for me not to chime in. Again. You see, his review came after the review I did for the original Wii version, so this is a second opinion on that opinion, which was essentially a second opinion, and oh god, the universe is about to fold in on itself. I'm not gonna lie about it either. I really like this game, and I don't have much to add to what we've already said about it, beyond perhaps the less informative and more exuberant assessment that this, in freaking fact, is a GoldenEye! Oh, listen to that note, Undertoads. It's like Bondi James Dio. This is unbelievable. So here's the obligatory synopsis. In 1997, there was this game called GoldenEye, and there's nothing I pity children more for than missing out on this era of gaming. Those who weren't there may never understand the importance of that game. Before online, before achievements, and before bullshit gimmicks, GoldenEye was a multiplayer phenomenon. I'd explain why, but I don't have time, and I mean, the kids wouldn't hear me anyway through their headsets. Yeah, I don't know when I became this old guy who complains about the youth. It happens so fast, Undertoads. One day you're on a couch with pizza in one hand, an N64 controller in the other, and your friend sitting next to you. The next day, you're the old guy. And for the love of God, cherish the youth, you little Halo bastards. So obviously, I don't have a lot to say about this game. At this point, I'm just, stream of consciousness, but I did a really detailed review of the Wii version, which you should definitely check out. It's like 7 minutes of vintage Derek analysis. Actually, TJ called it a dissertation. Professor Derek approves. I also approve of this remake. Basically, you're getting the same great GoldenEye remake, but with an even more contemporary facelift than the Wii could afford. This game still isn't a technical stunner by any means, but in this second incarnation, GoldenEye is at least in HD, which stands for holy damn, this game rules. If you missed TJ's review, you should check it out, and then you should watch the review I did of the Wii version. That actually has some quality analysis and critique. Basically, this has just been nonsense and gushing, but I like this game, and since I rule Undertow with an iron fist, I can get away with that. And also, while I was supposed to be compiling points to make in this review, I was just mindlessly playing GoldenEye instead. So, I guess a great remake of a great Wii game that remade a phenomenal N64 game with move support so you can play the game with precision instead of crapsky thumbsticks like I am here, without Pierce Brosnan, but who really cares? It's GoldenEye 007 Reloaded.